flowing with these chords, got no limitations. Try to match my battle spirit, I'm just hitting combinations. Competition ain't in my division, looking like some light work. My drag will put you through the ceiling, I'm about to go berserk. Supernova.
Nope, still hasn't grown on me. Curtis owes me a goddamn introduction. Speaking of introductions, we are back. We are live. We are here on another beautiful Saturday night. I missed you guys. Y'all missed it for game night.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sad.
It was not the games we was expecting y'all to be playing at all.
To be fair, we let Mikey pick, so
Oh, that explains
Whose
it.
idea was that?
I mean,
Which part? Because I
Letting
feel like
Mikey
The
pick.
pass that we walked in on.
dog.
okay,
Y'all were
okay.
playing
Look,
Jackbox, and we walked into.
we were, we
So
were,
who
we
you
were.
gonna jack off to? And they're like, y'all was wilding.
Oh, that first part of the night. Yeah, that wasn't my idea. I don't
So
know. I don't know who wrote
for the
that.
record, we started playing Hear Me Out. So I had an idea because we were watching. Actually, no, it started from when I'd sent the thing in the chat. Remember when I'd sent that morning and I was like, yo, these Hear Me Outs are going crazy.
Not really. No, it'd
No,
be a lot of shit going on.
I
right.
promise
I'm
you, if I
busy
drop the
during the
Hear Me
day.
Out picture, you'd recognize it and you're gonna be like, yo, why would you do this to me twice?
Let's
I
not go
believe
down
you.
this road again.
I
We've
believe you.
already been down it. We didn't like it the
Nope,
first
we're
time.
going down this road.
I'd like
No,
to
we
take
don't
it
have
for
to.
the
We don't have
record.
to. No.
Land on you.
You haven't
It's
even done
travel,
introductions, my nigga.
right. You already out
You
here.
gotta slow down. You
Because we're
gotta slow
recapping it.
Yeah,
down. No,
we
you
just
gotta
got the
slow
house
down,
cleaned
bro.
up. We just got the house cleaned up, man. We had to sit down, listen to some spirituals throughout the week to clean the goddamn house up, especially after the weekend that we had. During the week that we
We just
just had,
finished
my
saging.
God,
Y'all, you gotta chill.
slow
You gotta chill.
down.
Who
After
are
the week that
we?
we had,
What's your
after
name,
everything else
B?
happening,
Identify yourself.
I am Maul the Menace. I am your friendly neighborhood menace. I am just here to, spread mayhem and menace like everywhere.
Facilitate violence. Got it.
Nah, we'll get to what happened last week, and we'll show clips and everything. I got the whole thing. We'll talk about it.
That shit.
That
On my
concerns me.
right, I have my lovely co-host, Princess Monohoke. Please introduce yourself.
First of all, I looked up and I was like, which one of these niggas is lovely? Sorry, no shade to y'all. I didn't pay attention to the court order. However, what's good is Princess Monohoke clearly here and also maybe not here, but happy to be here. What's good, y'all?
Well, we missed you last week. You were definitely noticed in the comments. But my boy was here. My boy, my boy Dwight. He pulled up.
Yep.
We definitely snuck in a doozer on him.
I was not ready for any of y'all shenanigans last week, but I am here once again. Like Maul said, my name is Dwight. I'm just here for a good time. I didn't think it was going to be a long time, but we're still here. We're still here.
Just chugging along. And last but never least, we got my boy down here in the corner. Jay Will, introduce yourself.
What up, though? Jay Will. Jay Will the Gent, or the best Jay ever. In most places you gonna find me. If it ain't one of them, it ain't me.
It ain't him.
Yeah, it's good to be back in the trap. I guess I did miss y'all. I feel like I haven't heard a lot from y'all this week. It's been kind of quiet. It's been a lot going on.
It has been a week. I think everybody has been emotionally recovering and coming back from it. And then, dog, I want you to know that we get Curtis for one episode because y'all don't show up. And we scared this motherfucker off. That was his first and last episode.
What makes you think that he would be a fan of our regular content if it was a situation where he don't watch anime. That's news to me. I thought he was already on that train, and then I found out he's big in anime. I'm like, oh, okay.
So he watches anime. Kurt just likes to troll people.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. But you let
The
that shit.
man has a pretty impressive backlog. He enjoys trolling easier.
Mm.
So in order to pull a troll on a troll, we hit him with the hear me out. So I'm scrolling through Facebook. I'm minding my business. I see this picture. And then
Oh Lord.
somebody's like, yo, hear me out. And I'm like, yo, you niggas have gone too far.
Clearly.
Wow.
Yeah. See,
That's the
when you
impetus for all of this.
absolutely like, if you thought I couldn't have gone further last week, there was still further. There was still a lot more to go.
I want to take my glasses off so that I can't see as well, so that I never have to see it again. Why would you do
God
that?
damn it, Luffy.
Listen, so last week was hilarious. And like, I honestly, I feel like my favorite part of last week was like when Kurt started judging us and he just he's like, I've had enough of y'all. Da da da. I'm gonna play the clip. Y'all let me know what you think.
I just want you to know I'm absolutely judging all of you.
I haven't done anything. I
I
haven't yet to do anything.
You placed an animal,
Yeah,
which is essentially what a Pokemon
Right.
is.
Right.
In your fuck or not fuck list.
Oh, I didn't
Takes
do
a
that.
certain kind of person to think that this group would be okay with that kind of thing.
Oh,
I'm just
obviously
saying.
they thought
I'm
one person.
Okay with this kind of thing.
absolutely would. I would fuck her cottontail so hard.
Wait a minute. You just was talking about Pokemon and animals.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Hold
This
on.
is
Lola Bunny
different.
Wait.
I would
Let
wreck
me write down
that.
I'm not saying
shit.
you're wrong. I
The
agree with
moment
you.
this
I'm
nigga
with you.
switched to
I
it,
would wreck
but
that shit while staring in Bugs Bunny's eyes. Like, yeah, bitch. Yeah,
But Bunny's like,
I'm doing it. And I would fucking quote Roger. I would like, please.
wow.
I would wreck that. Wreck
all
it.
right.
Hey, they calling your integrity out, Kurt.
I don't give a
No,
fuck. I'll be
I
a
am
hypocrite.
Dog.
That's
It
your
was
man.
tears.
You literally came into the belly of the beast and decided to join the dance around the fire. You asked for it. I don't know. Did he hear himself?
Because he was so high and mighty. He was like, and I can't believe you motherfuckers would invite me on and talk about the Pokemons. And he was like, I absolutely would that.
There's always an exception. Always.
Ah. So speaking of exceptions,
Mm.
Agatha all along was pretty good. I'm not going to go into spoiler territory. I'm just going to say I enjoyed it. Did anyone else on the panel not enjoy it?
I haven't
Not gonna
watched it
lie.
yet.
I was about to say, I'm not gonna lie to you. I checked out. Like the last thing I seen Marvel was, yeah, which one came out first? WandaVision or actually no, I think WandaVision was really the last thing I seen because
So
I
check this out. It's like WandaVision, the conclusion of Agatha's story. So you start to hear about Agatha and you see all the stuff and you're like, damn, that's pretty dope. And then you see Wanda put her under the spell. And then Agatha all along, she comes out of the spell. And you get to see what happens
what
next.
happens after that? Okay. All right, I might pick it up, man. I'm sorry, I've been watching Blue Lock, and that's about. I only really got time for about one show right now, and I done got hooked on Blue Lock, so that's what I've been watching.
No, that's a solid anime. And I mean, it is in season 2 running right now.
I'm
People
trying to get
are
caught up.
complaining
Right.
about the animation. I mean, I enjoy it. I'm up to date. I just watched the current episode this morning.
Can we be honest? We don't trust you anymore. We intimately know what you're reading. Your suggestions are no longer trustworthy. So just hang it up. We don't care what you say.
I read
You
it
have to
for a
watch it
panel.
now.
I do my research. I diligently do my research before I step
I'm
into
out.
these things.
I must have missed something. What is he reading where we're not trusting his judgment? The
Boruto.
last Boruto for real?
Boruto.
I put it up.
That's
I've stopped reading it. I've moved on to going back to Hunter x Hunter.
I have trust issues, which is why I haven't picked up Hunter x Hunter.
I know.
But
That's why I've been like catching the cliff notes, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give Togashi another chance. I'm
it's
diving
not
back
that I
in.
don't. It's not that I don't trust Togashi. It's just that where I am in the story, if I'm not even gonna say it, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna go out with my day. I look. I'm gonna let Hunter x Hunter finish before I pick it back up. So that's all I gotta say.
I don't know, man. He dropping a chapter like
I
every week.
know. Is he? Is he? Is
Really?
he? Is he? Can I
It's
trust him and pick this one
I
back
don't
up?
I can't
Because
I
I'm not
can't
gonna lie to you. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still waiting for D Gray Man right now, man, and I don't know if I can do it twice.
I don't know if you're gonna get there.
You ain't.
You might not never see Alan. Like Alan might not never do it, my boy. You might gotta put that one down. Listen, Undead Unluck is a really good one if you're looking for one to pick up. It has all the aspects of like shown in anime, also has romance aspects, and this motherfucker can't die. And like I enjoyed the big twist in it, which I won't give away if anybody else wants to pick it up, but it's pretty solid. Like it is coming to its natural conclusion now in the manga, but it's really good.
What's the big twist? This man sexually harasses young girls to activate her. That is
No, so
the premise.
Whoa.
so the big twist is like they are negators, right? So like their whole thing is they're supposed to negate a rule or a natural law. So his natural law is he can't die, so he's undead because he negates the death. So the big twist is like they're doing all of these quests to rend off the apocalypse and to like essentially fight God. Like God is trying to kill them for an experiment. And their big twist is they're already closer to the apocalypse than they are to actually solving it. But he can't die, and everybody else around him can. So then it's like, I'm not trying to give up the big spoiler because like this is already ahead of season one.
Don't go
And
further. Stop in the name of
like
Yeah. Nah.
it is really good. The anime has already been dubbed at this point. It's on Hulu. It's on. I want to say it's just on Hulu. It might be a Hulu exclusive.
Really? I didn't know Hulu picked up exclusives.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
it.
Oh yeah.
they picked up
I
the Code Geass, the solo one. Like it was a pretty self-contained story. So if you want to actually see that one, it wasn't bad. Like you do see Lelouch as like a cameo, but not like for
I've heard
long.
about that. I hadn't seen this one yet. I did want to actually watch it, but I actually think it is on Crunchyroll though too. I don't think Hulu got
Maybe.
that
Yeah.
up. But no, that's on the list. I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I started the second one the second show that they came out with that was like in the same world and stuff like that. The takes place after, but it didn't grab my attention right away, so I haven't actually even like, finished it.
Maybe. But have y'all seen the new picture for the Captain America?
I thought they canceled that.
Nope.
Nope. Coming out February 14th.
That's good.
On Valentine's Day.
They
I mean,
think that Red Hulk is enough to get you out to the theaters on Valentine's Day.
I mean,
Is it?
Not at all.
No.
I mean, knowing that he's going to lose the fight, like it's good enough for me
oh yeah, no,
already.
He's clearly going to lose the fight.
He
But
has to win. It's his movie. That would be so disrespectful.
He
When
is
Captain
going to
America is
lose.
finally black, he loses his first fight. No, fuck you, Marvel. He better not
He's losing.
He's
What?
gonna have no. But see, that's the thing though. They use the Captain America movies as like cameos for everyone else. So we do have the shoot we what it, not the West Coast Avengers. What I want to say the Thunderbolts. We have them about to technically drop. So we probably gonna get a lot of cameos from all of them. Who knows
That
who's
would
going to
be the
be a
setup
part?
as to why Bucky's after them and how he
Yeah,
separates.
that's right. So who knows how many individuals is going to show up in this movie to jump Red Hulk? Because she's right. They can't just give him his own movie and then have him take like it would be
How
a
many
mean
fights have
ass.
you seen him
It would
lose?
be no.
You
It'd
seen him
be a
lose at 8 Mile. That
mean
nigga was
ass
the one that
battle
he rapped against.
by
Yeah,
himself.
I'm gonna never
Nah,
let Clarence
nah.
live that down.
Nah, this is about to be a jumping. I guarantee it. There's going to be there's
His
cameos in this
introduction in a
for
movie,
sure.
you seen Crossbones whooping his ass. Like the bad guy had him down, and all this nigga had was a jetpack. He ain't got no hands
I
at
mean,
all.
don't get me wrong. He's I do not say he's going to get his ass beat for saying he don't got hands. It's just that's Red Hulk. His hand is his face.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I can't take him seriously. It's something about his face.
Because he got a little peanut head, and you know he gonna get it punched in. Like, dog, it's hard not to aim for it.
First of
Like,
all, Captain
The
America.
bad part is, I love him as a person.
Hmm?
nice guy. He seems like such a nice
Love
guy.
him as a person.
But
I'm
nothing
about
about
to
this
say
seems
that.
like, yo, you got this. Because if this was Chris Evans, he would have had the shield on one hand and his fist coming around the other. You don't trust that with Sam.
That's not. It's only because Sam don't got the super serum. Like, what you gonna do, man?
Even
You
if
a
Sam had
regular
the super serum,
dude.
he ain't got super hands.
But no. You got to remember, Captain America, Steve. Steve was a scrawny little guy, and the super serum did that to him. Sam Wilson is a trained fucking soldier out the box. Put super soldier serum on that man, and you have a problem. Clearly,
Sam was a trained, and I hate to say this before Veterans Day. I hate to be that guy. But Sam was an Air Forceman. There's a difference between a soldier and an Air Forceman. One of these niggas is flying
You,
planes, and one of these niggas is out here doing some real shit.
I mean,
you
That
ain't
Wow.
nigga,
shit.
the
you never see him
You ain't
lifting.
shit.
You
Flying
never
planes
see him in the
out.
gym.
Dude. Everybody
All
got
you
to
see him
say
with
that.
is a jetpack. That's it.
Is he flying? Is he flying?
right. Just because he's not
Did he
packing
fly off
on,
on Eminem? Did he fly
no,
off on Crossbones?
Are
not
we talking
you.
about Captain
That's a
America
different
or Hawkeye?
universe, and you being
That's so messed up.
different universe, and you
That's
being
so
toxic.
messed
All
up.
right.
You gonna put
Did he
this?
fly off on Thanos? Was he gonna fly off on anybody in his own show? Did he beat any of these niggas convincingly in his own show?
He didn't have his own show. Well, I mean, no, he did, but it was a lot of
It was
cameos in that
Falcon
show.
and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
And what did that nigga do?
Flew. He a falcon. Good call.
right.
Nothing convincing.
Out there being the Falcon. He was out there being the Falcon, which means that he had Batman's toolkit, which is okay. At least,
This
and
nigga
now
said,
he
I
not
don't like you
Cacal.
disrespecting the Black Captain America at this juncture in our country. I'm gonna need you to not talk about he gonna lose his fight. We need him to do what's right and beat the Red Hulk. We got you, Captain America. Just
But
keep
is
your
he though?
mask. He don't got on no mask.
So have he. I guarantee this is going to be a jumping, but I don't see them actually just giving him an L in his own movie. Like, if it was 1v1, absolutely not. They set my boy up for failure, and that's fucked up. But this is it's Marvel, and it's a Captain America movie. They always have cameos in the Captain America movies. It's never just Captain America in them.
Yeah.
Captain, Like, wasn't Civil War technically a Captain America movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, but who do you bring in as a cameo or as the sidekick in his movie that doesn't overshadow him?
Well, I mean, you're gonna obviously have Bucky in there for sure. Like,
right. But
he's
you
gotta
were the
be.
sidekick that didn't overshadow, and now you're the main guy.
But
I don't know if I see you winning.
I don't know if I see him.
You know, I don't like this attitude. I think you promised me love and good feelings. You promised me a slice of life episode, and you've done nothing but disparage this black man this entire time. I will not tolerate it any further.
Right, this was definitely supposed to be the slice of life episode. We promised the people a whole family episode. We are 20 minutes in, hadn't
Give
touched
me
the
filler immediately.
shit.
I want to play kickball. After we got to Soul Society and niggas was dying, now we playing kickball with a nigga's sisters that we ain't seen for 200 episodes. I'm sorry.
Nah, Bleach messed all of us up, man. It ain't just you. It ain't
Sorry,
just
I had
you.
flashback. Let's move on.
Gotta love a good old game of baseball.
Man,
Ooh, nothing pisses me off more. Chad is about to die. We were in what is it, Hugo Mundo? What are we doing, y'all?
Waco Mundo.
Why are
Yeah.
we on
Yeah.
running around playing soccer again? I'm done with it. Anyway, sorry.
And they wonder why people don't take Bleach seriously as a part of the Big Three.
Me.
play filler. But I mean,
That's me every day.
to be fair though, there's people who argue for Naruto having that spot. I'm one of them, incidentally, because of the same reason. But I don't know. I don't
Honestly,
know, man. They're both pretty violent with the filler. Like there was, I will never, never, and I repeat, never forgive them for the whole situation where the swords were coming to life. I can't do it. I know people love that stuff because it's character development. No, you took the mechanic that was Bankai and then did that to it.
well, I will say they gave you Kenpachi versus Byakuya.
That's the only way that you're going to be able to sell it because you know those are two fan favorites. No, stop rushing
Right.
the thing. That's the problem.
We got I the only thing oh no, I'll never forgive Kubo for not giving us Byakuya versus Kenpachi with Yami in the background. Cause the hell are you doing here?
I mean,
He teased it though too. He gave us an excellent. Did any of you actually read Bleach? Because that panel was probably my favorite out of the entire series. It was phenomenal. And then we cut back to Katakura Town, and I'm like, Kubo, you bastard.
so I only read Bleach in the end. I read it once it ended, and like after it was like, all right, cool, we're not animating no more.
I forgot I was reading Bleach for a little bit, man. That's crazy.
Like I was reading it week to week when it ended. Cause then it was
Huh.
like, dang, like they really did rush the ending of this to like have him just be like, all right, bro, you done.
You know what? It was the filler. The filler was what made me pick up Bleach to read it.
Yeah. Cause like
And
at that point,
I never got that far. Like I watched Bleach only, and I remember watching Naruto on like the later parts of Naruto on YouTube in like 3 parts.
Oh
Those were dark days.
yeah,
man, oh my god! And then niggas got greedy and split them into 12. Like I will. Sorry, it's only 20 minutes of episode. What are you
I
doing?
will never forgive you. Like I never forgive them because it was so many commercials. You had to go through 3 minutes of commercials for 2 minutes of filler, 3 minutes of the swing, and then you just be like, bro,
Wait, you gotta let the videos buffer. So you gotta play them and then
uh-huh,
pause them so it can buffer so your internet don't stop when you
dog.
watch it.
It's like midway through, and then the jank loading, and you like, why is this happening right now?
Oh gosh, those truly were dark days. These
Yeah,
know nothing about that now. Okay, we got 1,000 megabytes per second. We had 23 kilobytes.
like trying to
Which you'll
explain
never
to
know.
people, be like, yo, like you used to have to watch anime on YouTube. Be like, so you didn't have Crunchyroll? Nah, not Crunchyroll was.
No,
Nah,
it didn't exist.
back
It
then,
wasn't a
Crunchyroll was
thing.
still breaking the law. Back then, they were still breaking the law.
Crunchyroll went from pirates to stopping you from being a pirate.
Facts,
The ops
facts.
like
They
a
would.
motherfucker, weren't they? Like you
Oh my
used to
God,
be in the
they're
private
whole
safety.
privateers. They're actual fucking privateers in real life. It's crazy.
Mm, mm, mm.
They convinced
Fucking
you along the
crazy.
way, told you, yo, we in this together. Then they
That's
say,
why
yo,
their
we're gonna
business
band
practices
together
are the way they are. They were criminals from jump.
from
My
the jump.
God.
You fell for it, hook, line, and sinker
Now they got me paying every month. They removed
every month.
Every month.
like
Every month.
I can't get to everything in the app. You gotta go to the website. Everything is not
It's the
available
worst
everywhere.
operating system ever.
Here.
Literally the worst. The worst. And then
Don't
you
get
have
a thing about the store, and then you want to go into the store, and then they tell you, oh, you can buy this Funko Pop, and then they'll give you other ones, and then everything's sold out. And it's like, why would you offer me this? Why would you show me this as an option and still tell me that the sale's going on?
I keep forgetting that you have an addiction. My bad. I
I
Yeah,
do.
nah.
feel
I've never been that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't been that far down the rabbit hole.
Me either. I'm like Funko Pop
Me
from
either.
Crunchyroll. They sell Funko Pop. He's like,
Right.
let
They
me
still
tell you
Funko
this
Pop?
shit.
Yeah, they got
I do miss them
exclusive.
having manga though. I do miss them having manga though. I'm sad that that was something that they dropped. That was actually a pretty cool feature that they used to have.
So at Anime NYC, they had the Crunchyroll, like what's the giant, the claw machine, and you could actually go. So like, as if you were a subscriber, which 9 times out of 10 most people are, you
For
showed
sure.
them your barcode, and you could go up and try to win a prize. I got like 2 of the Crunchyroll bags. I lost every time. I mean, they were nice enough to let you get back in the line, but like
That's dope.
I lost like every time.
Mm-mm. I can't do that.
But nah. Actually, speaking of filler and Bleach, that's actually probably one of the found families I'd have picked here if we were actually gonna talk about that today.
Well, we are actually going to talk about that because I found a list, right? And they had them already ranked from 16 to 1. And we're going to go through and see how many of these we would have put on our list and like what your thoughts are. Because a lot of them I have no idea about. But starting off with number 16, Team
Mm.
That Goran from Goran Lagann.
Yeah, no, they
That's
actually
fair.
that's actually one of the only anime that has drawn tears out of my cold dead heart. So it's yeah, no, they was definitely family for sure. Uh
Yeah,
like
because
that
you
big
couldn't
brother
say
aspect,
Simone and Kamina weren't like real brothers.
that was his big brother for sure.
Yeah, that was all our big brothers.
I don't
Like,
watch mecha anime.
Really? You know,
None.
that's
Yeah.
fair, but even as far as like mecha animes go, Gurren Lagann is kind of an aberration in that aspect. It's not like
it was like the ultimate
anything.
like high school, middle school period piece. Like everybody watched it. Everybody wanted to be Kamina. Like,
Not yeah, but I mean it's I don't know. It's different. Like when you think of mecha animes, you think of things like Evangelion or Gundam Wing or something along those lines. But
I think,
I don't I don't think of Gurren Lagann. I really don't.
but
Like
that's because you like it. I don't. The
it's
only mecha
not
anime I will recognize is Zoids. And that's because the main character was sexy and I used to watch it every morning before school.
Not
I
even
mean,
Gundam?
so that means
what
that
about
you
Big
wasn't
O?
watching regular Zoids. You was watching
No. No.
The Revolutionary War Zoids. I know which one you was watching,
Yeah.
and I know which one you was watching because I used to watch that one too. Because I saw like this is a weird ass time slot for this one. Whatever, I'm up.
It's like 5 a.m. so
Dog.
you can watch it before school.
Right.
Why was that the only time that one came on? And it'd be like,
I
you
don't
can't show
know.
this during the middle of the day.
It was
It can't
so
ever be.
good. I don't know
It's
why.
a struck. It's a struck. I mean, yeah, I kind of like the Liger Zero, but I mess with Blade Liger. Like this, why can't I have this during that slot too? Give me two different Zoids timelines. I'm okay with that.
I'm saying.
No, I gotta
Uh,
struggle to watch this one. But
speaking of struggle, Team 7.
Why would you want this as a family? This is the most toxic family dynamic in the world.
it
Did they
really is.
not save the world in the end?
No, this still pretty. It's still a pretty
Okay.
toxic dynamic though. Like,
No,
it,
absolutely not.
like there was
No, it pissed
healing
me off.
done. Don't get it
They
twisted.
have
There
tried
there
to
was
kill each
healing.
other so many
There was
times.
no. It's not even necessarily that. I can. There was reconciliation there. I'm not gonna say that there wasn't a kind of family dynamic, but no, just no. Like Naruto and Sasuke had the dynamic of brothers who like to get into arguments all the damn time, right? I mean, after
They are
all,
lovers.
You know what's funny?
yeah,
Somebody said that if you swap their gender on either one, made either one a girl, then this would have been a different story.
for
And
sure.
you could see that.
Absolutely. They lovers.
That was their first kiss.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Look, y'all keep bringing up their first kiss. Okay, that should have been
Look,
in my
man,
moment between them
man,
boys, so
it
they
was
can
supposed to be
discover
funny.
themselves. And
It
because
was
it was
supposed to
so
be funny.
public, Sasuke had to run away from who he was. He had to go live with a man who's over there wearing geisha makeup so that he could find himself.
He didn't run from who he
That's
was. He embraced who he
wild.
Who he
was.
With
was
the
at
long
all.
bust down.
He changed up out of his romper and went for somebody with a bust down. He said, I need the 30-inch bust down. I'm going with you.
And
We are
Johnson,
not
look,
doing this again. I thought we were
oh
talking
no,
about
for
found
real.
families in a good way. This is bad. It's going
But
down
you gotta think of
already.
nah, we're here because he definitely came back from the time skip with the meanest V cut. So I mean, like
With a
the
bow
shirt,
on it,
it's
though. With the bow
right
on it.
with
With
the
a
The purple
bow.
bow,
bow.
with the bow. He was definitely channeling his teacher with the mean ass bust down. What you think happened during that time? Like that's what I say. We cannot. This was not a family dynamic
Influence.
that anyone needs.
No. Yeah.
The phase that Sasuke went through. There should the man needs. The fact that
He went
everyone.
in emo and came out voguing.
Uh, the fact that he came. The fact that everyone let him back in the way that they did. At the end of the day,
No prison time. Nothing.
What were you
at
going
all.
to do? Because the only person that could put him
Obviously,
in
but first
prison.
of all, if you're gonna threaten me when we say, "Hey, you should probably do your time for the war crimes that you committed," and you threaten me by saying, "What are you going to do?" Is that not more reason that you should be in jail? Naruto,
Only person that could put him in jail was the person who wouldn't put him in jail.
look. First of all, that's more failings of the Leaf. The Leaf Village just needs to be gone because they just keep fucking up. Generation by generation, keep fucking up. Look at Naruto's kids and his adopted son and what's happening in Boruto. Clearly, the
Listen,
Leaf breeds the worst.
we keep having to rehash my pain.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I feel like it's so many better found families in Naruto. Shit, in that 9 is better found families. Like Kiba, Hinata, and Shino, that's a better found family than Team 7.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean,
Because like
there was actually a parent dynamic in there versus whatever the fuck Kakashi was.
Takashi was
I
a
mean, yeah,
pervert
I mean, because
with his teeth.
you can make the case for Team Seven being brothers and sisters. That's fine. I mean, I guess, but What the hell is Kakashi doing here? Is he the drunk uncle or some shit like that? Because
Hey,
he's not
listen,
doing any real supervision. None.
I didn't make this list. I just found
Well, now you
We're
feel good
still
about
gonna blame you.
it.
it. That's fine. Uh, I didn't even see this anime. March comes in like a lion.
I have no idea what
Didn't
that
see
is.
it. I've heard it. I've heard it. I've heard of it before. Definitely.
Then you would know more about it than I do.
Hearing.
Show enough.
Look who appeared out the woods.
Yo,
Wait, let me turn. There you go.
Like Tony Todd, but unfortunately he passed away.
Oh no,
Oh
he's
man,
yeah.
God. Yeah,
yeah. R.I.P.
yeah.
Don't let Curtis hear that. He has other issues with Tony Todd.
You know, Curtis don't watch the show.
He does not. He will never come back ever again. We've emotionally scarred that man.
He
Yeah, we'll
it
see.
sounds like he was down to clown. I saw the clip. Okay, he said what he said. I don't know if anybody else said I'm gonna go to Pound Town on that bunny tail, but he did. So I
He
mean,
said cottontail to be specific. Wild bugs watched.
semantics.
Let's
Exactly. He said he was gonna make eye contact with him. What kind of
Details.
behavior? This man said he's gonna cuckold Bugs Bunny, and nobody has a problem. I'm sorry, we're here to talk about family. Let's move on. Let's move on. I apologize.
I want you to know Steven made the most like what the fuck face.
That's
Oh
all he
gosh.
said. You missed it. I'm gonna have to show it to you. Wow.
But speaking of what the fuck faces, when we got to the surprise of this one,
I'm gonna check
that
out
one
for a
was
couple seconds because I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna check out for a couple seconds. I still haven't done this one yet. I know, cuss me out later, but it's real here. I'll be right back. Thumbs up, Neiman. Where'd he get it? Thumbs up, yeah, I'm here.
He's
Just
going to his living room. Had to switch it up on us a little bit.
I did. But this one was like they were a family.
That one was definitely on my list. Oh my god. Oh my god. Talk about family. And the ending, truly, I don't know if anybody had a problem with the ending. I don't know. I don't buy into the controversy, but I love the ending of Promise Neverland. I feel like I got exactly what I wanted.
So I felt like it was like a cop out. Like I don't know what I wanted for the ending, but I don't know that I also didn't want to see them die. So like I guess it was okay.
What other ending would there be? I mean,
That's
because
why I'm like,
it was
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
yeah, it's just gonna be a continuing thing. There's really no way to end it without watching a bunch of children die that you've come to love. This is not Made in Abyss. We're trying to feel good.
Nah, you're right. Like, cause it's like you go through the whole thing and you celebrate as they make it out and as they find a solution. And I don't know what I wanted as an ending, but I also know that like I wasn't like, yo, this is the greatest ending of all time. It was okay.
It's not the greatest, and that's all it needed to be. It was the ability to see, like, I just wanted joy for these children, and that's what I got. That's all I wanted. That's literally it. Like, I didn't want anything else. I didn't have any other expectations of an ending. I just wanted them to get to the conclusion. And unfortunately, we were enjoying the action, but it was a bloody path to get there. Those kids were going through some things and seeing some
Yeah.
things. That shit was wild. So that was really, truly the best ending we could have been given. Otherwise, it would have just been a perpetual scene of that.
Like Emma went from like little girl to like hard trained killer.
Yeah.
Like when you see her go through the part where like the bounty hunters and everybody hunting them down, you really see how far she's come, and not just like, oh well, how far they've all come, and they no, you see how, and it's like, oh, she really turned into Katniss. Like,
I didn't even think about the parallels, but you're not lying. You're
I
not.
mean, because that's the only like comparison I can put Emma to. Like, normal girl to normal girl, you survive in like a all against the odds kind of like world.
I feel like it might even be more dramatic than that because Emma was definitely the more laid back, lackadaisical kid. And it was like she had the hardest transition. We expected, though, maybe not those kind of things, but we expected more seriousness out of like Ray and Norman. We didn't expect
Yeah.
where Emma had to go. She was not I mean, obviously she was the main character, but she is not the one that I expected to go to the length that she went to protect everybody. So that was
Like, I
ugh.
thought that you'd get a scene or a moment where she would go dark, and then you'd be like, well, we got to bring Emma back. No, Emma was always there, and she just put on a smile.
Yeah,
And it was
I
like,
feel like Emma was always kind of, she wanted to be a mother. Like she wanted to be like mother. So she was always kind of motherly. So she was always gonna protect, especially the younger kids. When they couldn't protect themselves and she couldn't teach them how to protect themselves, she was gonna do it. And I never had any question about it. I'm not gonna say I wasn't surprised when it happened, but I definitely I definitely saw it coming. I wasn't gonna be surprised that it happened.
yeah, I'm trying to tiptoe around this for Dwight and anybody else who hasn't like seen it and don't know the ending. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I could have ended it any better. And I don't know if I would have wanted anything else. Like, I've read the actual ending, I've read the OVA ending. I I'm okay with it. Like I said, like, I'm not one for like, the murder of children. So like, obviously that was a win in my book by it ending that way. But it just, I don't know what else I would have wanted. Like, endings are hard,
That's
and
true.
I'll give them that.
I'm Shout out to the author. Thank you for no longer traumatizing us. Because that very first scene, your first chapter, your first episode was traumatizing as fuck. So thank
Dog.
you for the nice, gentle ending to the anime. Because goddamn, I didn't know I was about to cry. I didn't even know these kids until 20 minutes ago. But thanks.
I seen them flowers on somebody's porch one day. I almost kept walking.
Yeah.
Oh, we.
Like
I
what
wouldn't
y'all
have blamed you,
y'all
dog.
into? Like what y'all into?
Hopefully not that shit. 'Cause that's not the type of reality I want coming here. Oh, we gotta stop talking about this. We gotta move on because Dwight is like, I can't be
The
sitting.
white is gone. The white, we moving on. We talking about the next one. So for the next one, we got the League of Villains from My Hero Academia.
No, hell
I would say
no.
they're a good brown family. They're toxic and they got problems, but I feel like
Right.
a
Hold
lot
on.
of them,
Yeah, there was.
most of them,
Yeah.
do really care about each other.
They all really cared about each other. When it all came down to it, they all sacrificed and was willing to die so that the rest of them could get away or finish out what they wanted to. Like, Compressed made sure that they all got away.
Okay.
Uh,
And that's fine, but it's really hard to be like, yeah, is the
Right.
Manson family a good found family? Like they're literally just the Manson family in anime form. Like I can't condone it and say, yeah, they were so good
We
to each other.
we
Like that's
can't we
I can't.
for for sure we can't necessarily in the same breath say Team
We
Seven
may
was a
not
good
approve of the
was a bad
family, but
found
they are a
family,
family.
and this one was and the League of Villains was a good found family. We can't say that in the same breath, technically, I guess, but I will concede that they all cared deeply about each other at the end of the day, but again, this was a situation where they needed a parental figure, and unfortunately, the only person in a position where they needed a parental figure for this dysfunctional band of siblings happened to be manipulating them the entire time.
It's them
So,
I
Shiloh
mean,
Orochimaru. Yes, it's why.
yeah, but that doesn't mean that they didn't come together as a family. And look at how much they accomplished. They went from being a small gang of like just random villains that should have easily been squashed out and stomped and done to damn near causing the end of the world. Like they came really close.
I mean,
The power of friendship, I guess.
Yeah.
that just proves
It works in
that just
reverse
proves
sometimes.
that just right. I guess that proves that villains can also channel the power of friendship, but no,
I
no.
mean, sometimes you don't even need your own power.
Hey, we could
Like,
look. We could talk about them all.
Ugh,
Oh, hmm.
don't stress me out.
But I mean, is he wrong?
He's not. I'm mob. My sweet baby mob.
yeah.
I
And he
mean,
didn't even realize it.
I guess in the end he did right, but just him lying the whole time was getting under my skin. And I guess I could never figure out if Mob knew and was just going along with it because he was like, "This is fun," or if he was just getting manipulated the whole time. It didn't sit right in my spirit though. After being pushed and pushed for like 3 years, I finally watched it and fell in love with it. But I'm still real annoyed. Real annoyed.
That's fair.
Yeah, Mob deserved better.
He was being manipulated the whole time. Ray actually gave a fuck about him because he was a nice kid, but he was being manipulated. I don't think he knew. He didn't realize it. He just thought that this is how this is work.
Yeah, this is what jobs are. Jobs suck.
Dang. I thought these were gonna be like feel good things.
Right.
I
I
did
thought
not put this list together.
okay.
This
All
is
right.
y'all tearing down the
Look,
list.
look. We'll revisit some of these next week. Oh, this ridiculous ass anime.
I've
I
never
can't speak on this one.
I've never seen it either, but this is the only anime that, in its anime continuity, does their intro live every week. Because they have a blooper episode of it or some shit. Like there was one
Yeah,
week
where they felt their intro.
they just got everything wrong, and I'm just like, hats off to you, but I still haven't seen this show.
Nope. They said it's almost as long as One Piece, and I have not given the time to watch it. I probably should.
That's
I didn't
not.
I'm
realize
a
it was that long.
Yeah, it's a long ass anime. They say it's really goofy and it has its moments where it's serious, but like I haven't committed to it. Sorry, Gintama fans everywhere.
Indeed. I know there's a lot of them actually.
Yeah, I also haven't watched this one. I usually let Mikey down with stuff like this.
It's
I
so cute.
started
Well,
it, but I don't remember it.
mm, see, now when I'm thinking about the premise, I'm like, is it cute? Because he technically bought a little slave girl, and it was like, you can have your freedom. You want to be my wife? Um, yeah. So
Yeah.
actually, mm,
That sounds kind of problematic, actually. Yeah.
All right, and we moving on.
yes, please.
Right.
That's a good one.
I
I don't
agree.
wait.
I think it's a good one.
I mean,
Why'd you say wait? Why are we waiting?
Honestly, I think without Faye, it's a good one. Faye brought a lot of toxic energy, and every time she saved them, it was like a
I
problem
want you to
that
know
she
the second
started.
that you said that this is Jasmine. I mean, this is Princess Mononoke. It's just
I know.
I
I know.
mean,
If I get stoned for this, I get stoned for this. But I feel like it got to be said every time she saved them. It was she saved them from something that she put them in.
My girl was finding herself. She was young.
Literally, she didn't even know who she
toxic.
was.
Exactly. So why you being mad at her? She's just trying to learn who she is. She's just a girl, not yet a woman.
All you go dropping problems on these niggas, and they was just nice enough to let you stay and eat their fucking dog food.
It's a great family.
I guess.
Accept you no matter who you are. We support each other as a family. We all got to get this money.
Okay, you got to bring something to the family other than problems.
Not other than problems.
I mean,
Do you
that's
know?
all I bring to my family. They still love me.
What did Power and Denji bring to this family?
Problems, always.
Nothing but.
Nothing but. But I still love my girl Power.
So, you know what? No, that's not a good found family. Because what happened? I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can spoil it. You can spoil it for me. I don't care. I dropped it. It just wasn't special to me at all, and it didn't hold my attention.
Oh, that boy's down so bad, dog.
It looked amazing. Visually, it was great. It just didn't hold me. Maybe I didn't give her enough.
Just the dynamic he has with her in general. No, this is not a good family at all. We need to move on.
Well,
what about this?
Absolutely, yes. Completely 100% dysfunctional and nuts, but it's not toxic type of nuts, I guess. Like individually, there's something wrong with everybody in the room here, but it's
absolutely. Start with the captain.
But the way that they love and support each other, it's almost Addams Family-esque, and I kind of dig it.
I'm gonna agree. I think the Black Bulls are an amazing example because they ride for each other. They ride for each other so hard. Okay, everybody deserves that type of love. Yes, I will put them at like the top of my list. As long as they like put a muzzle on Asta, I'm good. Come on,
he's so loud.
Nah, he's so fucking loud. So fucking loud.
Like Asta, Zenitsu.
That's why
like there are reasons that
Zenitsu was so loud. I went and finished the manga.
I never had to cut the TV down for Natsu. I've had to cut the TV down for Asta.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're the same person.
Is it really the same actor?
I don't know. They're the same person to me in terms of being.
I mean, when you say it like that, yeah, they're technically the same guy, yes, but nah, Asta's just got like he's got like 10 decibels on Natsu. It's nuts.
So I would have probably put this family higher, but I've never seen number 2. So when we get there, we'll see. But this was yeah.
You know, I'm not quite done with this one yet either. But don't.
What?
I'm done with. It's okay. Look,
I'm judging
on this one.
Y'all can judge me on this one. That's fine. But I'm at least watching this one. Promise Neverland. I ain't seen the episode. But nah, I'm hip to it. I'm like halfway done with it. It's just a lot going on.
Finish it up. It's amazing. It is a tearjerker.
I'm already heartbroken. I got spoiled years ago on this one, so that's the only reason I'm taking my time with it.
Every time I rewatch it, Nagi still get like every fucking time.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay.
It came up on my Hulu one day, and I was too lazy to stop it from like replaying. I was like, you know what? We going with it.
I will never go through that pain a second time. That's
3 episodes deep, and I was like, damn it, Why do I keep putting myself through this?
The same reason I keep watching. The same reason I'm on like my fourth rewatch of One Piece. That's why. Because Bon Clay makes me cry till this day. Don't care.
No, because I'd never make it to Water 7 again. And then, like,
I'll start from
between
there with you.
Robin and the ship, I
I'll
fucking
skip
lost it.
Romance Down, but I started Water 7. Water 7's my
Yeah.
jump off point whenever I go through a rewatch.
Oh, man, that I Want to Live gets me every time.
I digress from our point. Next.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
speaking of I Want to Live, that's our number 3.
Oh,
Of course.
that's
Of
helpful.
course.
Yeah.
Like, did you think we wouldn't wind up there?
I thought they might have been number 1. I got to see who else we got here.
They
Right.
don't deserve to be number one.
Really? You don't?
Yeah. Okay, first of all, no, this is terrible. This one is terrible.
I've never seen the show.
Right.
It's on my list. Don't judge me. I love a cute little anime, but this is a bad one.
No, it's just to me the premise is bad. It's like, hey, we were hired to kill your daddy. Is your daddy dead? We think we might have killed your daddy, but we're gonna raise you.
Oh, that's this one. That's that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So they killed her father at the beginning of it, and the premise is we found this child.
Whoops.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and raise her now.
And
versus
she's like,
killing her
"Where's my
too.
daddy? We think we killed your daddy." Well, they're not telling her that. Like, we gotta find my daddy. It's like, yeah, girl, we'll find him in heaven. I'm sorry, what?
So the premise is lying to this young child, and it's the worst type of lie. Oh yeah, no. Why is this so high? Why is this so high?
I don't know, but who do you guys think is the last one? I'm gonna start up Brittany's longest drum roll while you take guesses.
I think I know what number one might be.
Well, let it cook.
Hunter.
You got a second. What you got? Who you think it is?
I think it's Hunter. Hunter.
No.
Okay.
Could be fairy tale.
Anybody else?
Spy Family.
That would probably be up. Yeah.
Yes, they deserve it. It's so fucking cute.
It is.
That drum roll goes on forever. It was a whole nother thing after that. But yes, it is Spy Family. I'm not gonna hold you. Spy Family is probably like my favorite found family, like that I could think of. There are others that I thoroughly enjoy. There's the Pokemon dynamic, which was probably my first introduction to like what a found family is. As far as anime goes, because at that age, that's when we all first started watching. And then, of course, there's Dragon Ball Z. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Of the world. There's the other things that, the Beyblades. Like, we watched a lot of found families, like in hindsight. Power Rangers.
Lilo and Stitch. Why wouldn't you mention the most prolific?
Lilo and Stitch with all the cousins.
Do you not see my timeline here? We're here. We're here. We're here.
In the clear, we're all Ohana. But yeah.
No, we're not. That wasn't age well, bro.
The judgment. Wow.
Oh, that was before the election. My bad. I forgot we're not all Ohana no more.
We're not all fam.
that part too.
We went from black and brown people to just black people. We are black, you are brown people. They not like us. I ask people how you voted. Like that depends on how inclusive I'm being with you. Or you want to play this cookout? Let me see your voting history. What you got there, my boy?
Right, make it public.
Oh God, don't. I'm only gonna have like 2 people left in my circle. I'd rather just be ignorant than the lie for now.
I mean, that's where we at.
We
But
here now.
we here
Um,
and we reach Spy Family. So
Yo, look at how he's looking at her.
it's
that man does love the fuck out of her. It's absolutely nuts. And
adorable. Like,
Once you figure it out, they'll be okay. Once you
There's
listen,
figure out
shout out to my boy
like
Maurice,
actually
but
like her,
yeah, like he loves the shit out of her. Like I know that they're both equally trying to do separate missions, but I I enjoy this show. Like I'm usually the shonen. I need to watch somebody getting beat up, shot at. Where's the mecha suit? Where is the sword? Why isn't
see,
somebody dying? Like where is
I've
the giant
it,
fight happening?
it
I've
definitely
seen
gets
some
there.
amazing fight choreography in Spy X Family. Like,
Absolutely.
old girl got some hands.
Dog, I would never want to get in the middle of Yor and Anya because like Yor just was throwing hands, feet, everything, and like it's crazy.
oh my god, on the bus, she was boy trying to get to her baby. Oh
Fantastic
my god.
choreography. No,
Man, all I
I
know
come
is
on.
that poor mosquito. That poor mosquito on the table that just so happened to be on the table when he was talking shit about that man's wife and being like verbally abusive to the baby. That nigga crushed the fuck out of that mosquito. Like,
Listen,
nigga, you gonna stop talking about my people. Let me get out of here before
that's
I
a family
get with you.
family. Like super spy dad, assassin mom, little girl with like psychokinetic powers, and you still can't tell them that they don't love each other.
Don't
Like
forget
that's
the
what
girl can see the future.
exactly. Like
Bond is
that's
part of the family. Don't forget about him. We love Bond.
and the great thing is, like, even with all that gone, they still make for a great family with a lot of love.
That's true.
And that's really what you want at the end of the day in a found family. Now, this was not my list, but I don't know if Spy Family wouldn't have still made it to the top of my list.
Not mine personally,
I don't
but
know.
it's only
It'd have been top
because
five.
of the fact that it's that everything isn't clear between them in terms of just like yes they are on that, yes they've gone 100% native in regards to their role, like they've done what spies and assassins are not supposed to do, period. But it it don't matter. I understand the dynamic that they have and how they've finally fallen in love with their roles and do everything in they can power to keep up with them. But it's like, you know, why not just, air it out? Go full Mr. and Mrs. Smith if you're gonna go ahead and do it, you know?
Why endanger her? Like, why put either one in more danger and more harm than they need to be?
Because each of them believe that the other is a normal civilian. So I can't tell you that I'm a super spy and I can't tell you that I'm an assassin because that's going to scare you. Also, you have the threat of being turned over to the government and assassinated as a spy. Like you can't,
Or interrogated?
yeah, and then that
Especially
also puts
because the
Anya at
brother
risk as
works at the
well.
secret
Oh no,
service.
I understand the logistics of why you can't, but it's just I don't know. It's unfortunate for me. It's just unfortunate, and I feel like it'd be harmful. So I wouldn't necessarily put it at the top of my list because of that. That being said, that's my only detractor to it in regard to this particular list.
I'm curious, what are y'all putting at the top of y'all list? If not Spy Family, because clearly you don't have good taste.
Ouch.
Damn.
Sorry.
And she's only talking about you two because I told you Spy Family will probably make it to the top of mine.
Oh, I thought you said it wouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to lump you in with these other two degenerates.
No, I'm not like the rest of these hoes.
Not the rest of these hoes. How
I'm
dare
gonna
you?
put
I absolutely am not out here hoeing. Thank you very much.
I don't even believe you anymore,
I
Blake.
know.
I don't.
Look, you know homeboy.
I nigga keep his hair done. It's nice. Hoes don't be having their hair done for nothing.
Maybe I do
Look,
just
I'll
have
take
my hair
Hakeem.
done for that.
All right. Superho number one. Explain why Spy Family is not your number one and what you feel
Because
is more deserving.
honestly,
He moved
because
number, y'all. Y'all see
because clearly y'all look. I just you know
I
maybe
saw
I
that a
walked into
mile
that.
away.
Maybe, just maybe I walked into that. Okay, so it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. This is what we do here. But I digress. the honestly, I'd probably put One Piece at the top of my list. Either that or the Oscar's loud ass the Black Bulls. The Straw Hats and the Black Bulls, just because of the fact that it is a it's purely a found family. Like, yeah, everyone's got their own little character quirks, but at the same time, it's nothing but love and respecting there. And I just kind of vibe with that. That's kind of how I want. That's kind of the relationship that I have with my own peoples. So it's just that's why it would make the top of my top. That's why one of those two would make the top of the list for me.
Okay, that's valid. I take back a pinch of my judgment.
All right, as long as I don't have all of it.
That's cool. That's cool. I'll think a little bit.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I still judge people for not wanting to sit down and watch Code Geass from time to time. But you know,
Right. I mean,
everyone
I
else.
just feel like he wants to be a dad. You know what I mean? Like he adopted her not just for the mission, but he does things outside of the ordinary to come off like a good dad and to come off as a good husband and to do the things that he needs to as a family man and not just as a spy. Because as a spy, he's killing it. And if all you were doing was just a spy role, you done a great job at the spy role, but he makes sure that she's fed. He makes sure that she's in a great school. He makes sure that like she does well in school. He's making sure that everything gets done in an appropriate manner, and he still considers her feelings
Oh, yeah,
because that's also important.
like I said, the man's gone. Like I said, everyone in this scenario has gone native into their roles. Their jobs are secondary for sure. I get it, but I'm just it. It's wild to me that you can act that you could. It's wild to me that you would sit there and lie about what you do all day for work. You know what I mean? Like you
Lie
in a
all the
position
time
where
about what I do for work.
what?
See, it's
If my
okay.
boss asks me what did I did this whole shift, you think I'm gonna be like, yeah, I filmed the podcast. I smoked a little bit. I'm a lie.
Clearly, your boss doesn't watch the show.
Oh, you think my boss
But
is up here like, aha, I got this nigga. Hook, line, and sinker. You think this is the first time I've been at a job doing podcasts?
no,
That's wild. This
that's the
man
type
is out
of point.
here broadcasting. Yeah, this is what I be doing at work. Hire me. I'm your
That's
guy.
beyond the point. I'm already hired, baby. I'm
This
the
is
I'm
plug on the
over.
oxtails.
man said he left there. All right, all right.
I'm
Okay.
over it. but apparently, Jay, that makes you massive hoe number two. So go ahead and do
I
your.
don't know what a massive hoe is. That's not me.
Yeah.
I'm just the found family I would put is the boys volleyball team from Karasuno High and Haikyuu. My boys found family all together. They just a lot of them didn't know each other. A lot of them, a few of them had been on the team beforehand, but they really had to come together. They had to learn each other, learn how to work together, and build together to like make any kind of traction.
So what's the
I'm
difference
not
between that and like Blue Lock?
See, the thing that I thought about
uh,
Blue Lock for a half a second, but at the same time, the niggas in Blue Lock, while they are kind of like found family, They will never forget the fact that they are there to kick each other out the building.
Yeah,
Period.
Well, their
yeah.
job is to be the ultimate egoist, and a lot of times they're told to team up.
Just because you're playing
Being
soccer,
told to
you
team up
literally
and
can't.
set as a team is different.
Right? Because it's literally because of the fact that you're playing soccer and you need 11 people to play the game. Like they're going into each game with the mindset. I'm gonna
To
have to.
be the
I'm
best
trying to be.
individual.
Right. I'm carrying these 10 other dudes on my back. That's the mindset that they have to go in there with because they're trying to win because it's a competition. So yes, while there is teamwork in that, no, they at each other's necks. There's no I, like shoot. One of the first couple of episodes was about one of them betraying the other ones.
Yeah, they're not really a found family. They're just forced to work together.
Damn, that's not like me in my normal life.
Pretty much. It's competition. This is business. We're not here for no friendship.
We call
They
them
don't give a fuck
coworkers
about
for
getting
a reason.
along.
That's the title that they get. They don't get necessary. They aren't family at every job or family. No, they're coworkers.
Right.
Apparently, in this club, we are not all fam.
No, obviously. Sound like Tupac and Biggie. That's what's happening in Blue Line. I've never
There's
watched
a fight in this club.
It's a
I
great
mean,
show. Don't get it twisted. I
Yeah,
get hyped
it's
every time I
good.
watch it. It's
Yeah,
fantastic work.
it's a fun time.
Family, they are not.
The only
Right.
sports anime I respect is Haikyuu and No Game No Life. Those are the only sports anime you'll see.
Have you ever seen Kuroko's basketball? Because that would actually be one I would argue for family.
Definitely not watching no basketball anime.
Oh man, go watch that one. It's not as bad as you think it is. That one's actually pretty good. That's the one that
I didn't
actually
watch Big
told me
O.
I can
I didn't enjoy it.
See, that's crazy. That was the one that actually told me to give sports anime a chance. Like I went from that to Prince of Tennis, which honestly I'm glad I did because Prince of Tennis is kind of slow. Like I enjoy it, but it's really kind of a slow show, so it didn't necessarily keep my attention the entire way through. But that Kuroko's basketball, no, that one did. That one kept my attention the entire way through. Like, and Blue Lock is doing the same thing, so that's why I'm kind of going through it right now.
Yeah, no. I don't want to watch nobody bounce balls. If I'm gonna watch somebody bounce balls, I'm gonna watch a boy love.
Yeah, this is not that kind of show.
Watch
not
Relax.
that kind of show.
Relax.
This is not Dick Fight Island.
First of all, stop, because you know I get excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Y'all know that's my jam. You know what? We should do an episode where I live read Dick Fight Island. So that everybody can get enjoyment out of
Nobody
it.
asked for that.
No one asked for it. It is the natural conclusion for the running joke that seems to be Dick Fight Island on this show.
Absolutely not. It is absolutely not the end of the running joke. That is some Patreon only shit.
I would bring that up.
Why are you dashing my dreams? You don't know who wants to read Dick Fight Island, and we can read it as we talk about found families, and now you already abandoning me. That's wild. That's wild.
Remember when you did that episode with Giselle and Brittany and them, and she was all like, "Don't yuck my yum." This is me yucking your yum. I'm all over that. That's
wow. I'm telling Brittany, she won't let you yuck my yum. I'm telling.
Hey, you know what's funny? She actually does watch my show, but this she does.
She already knows.
This is the one episode she's not in the comments. Like, I'm here. I'm watching. I got your back. You can read Dick Fight Island anytime you want, girl. No.
Yes, my sister.
Yeah, Dick Fight Island. Dick Fight Island is gonna be what gets Brittany in the manga. I can see that. I can absolutely see
I can
that.
give her better suggestions to Dick Fight Island to get her into manga. Like, girl,
she absolutely is not reading Dick Fight Island. Brittany is.
Her eyes, her choice. Excuse me. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
I'm not. I in no way, shape, or form been telling her what she can and can't read. I'm just telling you, don't waste your time because you're gonna send this shit over and you're gonna be like, "Have you read it?" And she gonna look you dead ass in your face and go, "What part did you like? That part with the thing and the thing that did the thing."
You know what? Actually, that brings up a good point. Because this man didn't put a bug in my ear. You niggas watch Baki, but you won't watch Dick Fight Island. Baki is a bunch of muscly, greasy motherfuckers groping and grabbing on each other and having fantasies and fucking mental fights about.
See, it's different.
No. You gonna let me finish? You remember what's his name? What the fuck is his name? The wild food. Pickle. These niggas lined up to run, train, and fight Pickle. Everybody was like, "No, it's my turn. It's my turn." Hey, but you don't want to watch Dick Fight Island.
Hey, they had to run Pickles once.
No, time out.
There's a large difference.
All I have on Baki.
Water. Y'all didn't got
all I have on Baki is a couple of videos on YouTube, and I'm not 100% sure we can plug this man, so I'm not going to say the name of the videos, but they were funny as hell. So, no, that's all I got. But the problem but to a certain degree, I understand you do have this incredibly well drawn and designed character that is just, and people are just lining up to fight him. Like, as a matter of fact, the video I was watching, they had the censor Pickle. Period.
Stop. You stop.
Is that my point?
No, not you. Her. I see her.
Well drawn character.
Listen, I didn't show up for that. All right. I had cable. I had basic cable, and they gave me Funimation back in the day. And you know what came on over and over? Kenpachi and Baki. That's why I was like, well, let me go ahead and see what this Baki thing is. And I watched the old school Baki, which led into a different Baki, which then led to the Netflix Baki. Like, I've been watching Baki for so long that I'm still going to watch Baki, much like One Piece.
You're invested. Not that being said, though, it is a situation where I'm a sucker for great choreography, and I've seen some of Baki's choreography, and yes,
I'm telling you, these dick fights are well choreographed.
see. There's a difference.
I don't want to see penis. I don't want to see decorated penis. I don't want to see mecha penis. I don't want to see Gatling gun penis.
You won't watch a mecha anime, but you'll watch a mecha anime penis?
No, I don't. These are things I don't
Not
want
you.
to see. Just need to make this clear. I do not want to see penis. It does nothing.
It's in armor. I keep telling you this.
I don't want to see armored penis. I don't want to see Iron Man penis. No. No. Respect my no. Respect my no.
But
to be fair, I just don't.
See, this is why we got judged last time. This is exactly why we get judged and shit.
Sorry.
Now, for the man who didn't see it, while we all get our shit together.
I just want you to know, I'm absolutely judging all of you.
I haven't done anything. I haven't yet to do it.
You placed an animal, which is essentially what a Pokemon is.
Right.
In your fuck or not fuck list.
Oh, I didn't.
Takes a certain kind of person to think that this group would be okay with that kind of thing.
Oh,
I'm just
obviously
saying,
they thought one person.
Okay with this kind of thing.
Absolutely would. I would fuck her cottontail so hard.
Wait a minute. You just was talking about Pokemon and animals.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Different.
Wait.
I would wreck that.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I agree with you. I'm with you.
I would wreck that shit while staring in Bugs Bunny's eyes, like, yeah, bitch. Yeah,
Bugs Bunny's like,
I'm doing it. And I would fucking quote Roger Rabbit. I was like, please.
Wow.
I would wreck that. Wreck
All
it.
Hey, they calling your integrity out, Kurt.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be a hypocrite.
And that's why we got judged.
I mean, to be fair, he hung out with us. He came here. He knew what this.
And we are hanging out with that. We were hanging out with Princess Mononoke as she keeps trying to convince us to read Dick Fight Island.
I'm gonna turn the group one at a time. Okay, I'm gonna start with
at a time.
Mikey. I feel like he might be the most willing to read it, and then
Mikey
everybody
is
else
like
at Blerd
50-50, having
I'm
already
bringing
read.
the book.
What do you mean?
I'm bringing volume 1 and 2, and we're gonna read together. We're gonna have a reading.
You have these physically, Lord.
We are not having a study along at BlerdCon.
Wait, no, time out. You own those? Do you own those physically?
Yes.
That's
Does that
wild.
make you
All
more
right.
interested?
No, it doesn't. It's actually it's a feat that I didn't necessarily think you had invested in this particular
Why would you
volume.
think he's reading this at?
So I want
because I've read a lot of manga. Because I've read a lot of manga, and I don't own any of it. She invested in this shit. That's when I'm like, okay, so.
I have great taste in anime and manga. If you would just
look,
trust me.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's also one. I don't want to read it for the reasons that they don't want to read it. I just don't particularly care for magical or manga, and this strikes me as magical girl.
It's no magic.
Dude,
there's no magic. It's just big muscles and armor.
That's why I'll never forgive the Japanese.
Yeah, no, that right there. Like I said, there's just no.
There's no magic. You just have an armored penis, like and you're just fighting.
See, I could at least discount it on genre, but to find that there's no magic in it and they're just literally running around, because you showed me a panel and I'm like, that's what they're running around at, so they're just doing it like that. Nah, hell no. I'm good.
It's like jousting with
which is absolutely not making it better.
Because all you have to do is
that face that Jay's making right now, I can't make that face because it's not my face, but his face is 100%. Whatever he is,
art. That's okay.
No, I'm good.
One day, I'm telling you.
Today is not that day. Don't get it twisted. I'm with you for the one day where you just get to call off on the show and just pull the trigger on a live read along. Just because of the fact that we have kept coming back here.
Why are you here for the anarchy of her just taking over?
Because it wouldn't just be her. You know, T would sit in on that episode, and Brittany might even drop by.
Let's invite all the girls to the Dick Fight Island read along.
But that being said,
girls' night. Oh yeah, exactly what it's gonna be. Girls' night.
I'm not against it. I'm not. Give me a
girls' night where they read Dick Fight Island out loud is wild.
I mean, it's like
Ain't
I said,
nobody else doing it.
We keep coming back here, man. So it's gotta happen at some point or another. I'm here. I'm here for. You say I'm here for the anarchy, and yet you brought all your friends along with you in a plot to troll Kurt. No, and then you didn't tell them. Fuck you, Luffy.
I mean, I thought it'd be funnier to surprise everybody at the tip of it, and then we surprised everybody.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was funny as hell.
Paul 100% play with that saying. Don't say that anymore. You don't get us.
My bad.
I'm so sorry. Whoa, you gotta watch what you say in this climate. That was a wild statement. Please continue.
I forgot which climate I'm in. My bad. You know how you had some inside thoughts that sound better inside your head, and then you say it out loud, and you like,
Absolutely, and that was one of them.
This the perfect time for your perfect man. Hold on, let him fail. This is when you pop that. There it is.
There it is.
I didn't think it'd be me because Mikey's at a bad guy convention this week.
Look, you deserved it. You held the mantle well.
Somebody
I mean,
had to.
it's one of us has to do it. But I suppose it's correct that it be him. That being said, yeah, someone else needs the keys because clearly we need to be able to call you out on your nonsense from time to time.
Yeah. But I mean, at least I'm responsible for it. Like,
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
like I am self-aware to be like, you know what?
I love
You
Mikey,
got
but
me.
you completely unrepentant. Unrepentant.
So yeah, before we are way off topic, these were our found families, and like there were a couple others that like I think could have made a good list, like Full Metal Alchemist. I think by the end they had a really good found family. Like
They were a great found family from jump. What do you mean by the end? Just the brothers went off and had to do their own thing, but the way that the Rockwells stepped up in that scenario,
because they were willing to help with everything, and even when he burned down the house, they were like, "We understand. Come back whenever." And being his personal mechanic, she couldn't have made much more than she would have being anyone else's.
I don't know. He had to have been getting that bread. He was a state alchemist, a very high ranking. Well, maybe not high ranking, but he was very well sought after state alchemist. He was getting a little bit of bread.
He was getting paid, but he had the only thing. I don't understand that. I can't, for some odd reason, I keep wanting to think that Edward Elric was embezzling his research fund to the Rockwells, but I know he wasn't. look, yeah. See,
I mean, he definitely. I feel like he told her to charge it to his account.
No, he charged. No, he threw his entire budget at old girl trying to put together Marco's notes on the Philosopher's Stone because they were in the cookbook. So they had her from memory rewrite it. So he dropped his whole salary on that particular venture. But I don't know why my head it went to that moment, and I'm like, is he just sending the Rockwells his entire? Wait, no, he's not doing that. So
I don't know. I
had a nerd moment. That's all that was. Y'all have to pay attention.
Mom. Hey.
Okay. So.
All right.
Okay. That's what happened.
My bad.
All right. Maybe we should start rapping.
Yep.
Been up too long. Anyway, I'm here. My bad. So
we've been talking about found families. We've talked about a few we agree with.
Found families.
A few that we didn't, and a few that we thought of on our own. I think with wrapping up, we can start with our very own Princess Mononoke.
Oh boy.
Shona in the background.
And Shona, what's good, y'all? Look, we are an old family, okay? I would like to take a nap as well, okay? I'm thinking about the warm, comfy onesie that I have upstairs, okay? I'm about to slip that boy on and get real comfy. Yes, it's been Princess Mononoke. Find me anywhere where you type Princess Mononoke. Sometimes there's a space, sometimes there's not. If you really want to find me, you'll find me in the forest. With Shona.
And Dwight.
Speaking of being found in the forest, I definitely will be here every weekend in the trap house. I'm about to go ahead and go hang out with my kids because it's Saturday and they probably like, what is he still doing? Not down here. Actually, you know what? we're doing a One Piece run through right now, and we about to hit 10:15, and we're at like 10:15, and that's right, 10:15. So I'm about to go do that. Okay.
I've been
and I have been.
You got it?
I am Maul. I am back awake. My bad. This is my bad. Lost me for a second. This is literally. I worked last night. I got egg rolls. I took them to the farmers market. We got Chinese food. I've been trying to be dad and husband and work, and now I'm on a double. I'm here until 7 a.m.
All right, man. Good luck.
I know.
Do you need energy drink? I got you.
I need
you some rest
energy drink, everything. The ironic part is I'm working in a hotel, so you know.
So
That's the.
You and your extra board. I got you.
So you know the irony is not lost on me at how sleepy I am at a hotel and unable to sleep.
Worse.
I know.
Literal torture.
We here.
You can do it.
So
stay strong.
Until the next time, I will see y'all next Saturday. Needless to say, there probably won't be an anime court tomorrow because unfortunately I got to be back at work for 11 to 7 tomorrow. So
all right. Besides, we don't even know who we putting on trial yet. Anyway, we'll figure that out.
we'll get there. We'll let you guys know when we know. We appreciate you all for staying here. Yeah. Y'all staying awake with us. You know, somebody got to stay awake with us. But we love you guys. We appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.